Hey everyone, welcome to Unicorn Dust Designs. How's everybody tonight? If you guys are joining us for the first time, I go live every Thursday evening at 9 p.m. Central, and I try to go live on Sunday mornings, which I usually, for the most part, have been going live on Sundays. We are in both forums, YouTube and Facebook. So if you guys do have any kind of questions, I'll read them out loud so you're not confused as to what I'm responding to. Tonight, I just wanted to keep it like super casual. It's been a busy day and it's going to be a busy night for me and the hub. I wanted to start off. Hi, everyone. How are you? I can't believe you're still awake too, Tina. I think this is the first live that you've made. Hello, hello, my wonderful people. Can everybody hear me? I'm on my laptop, so. John, can you bring me down water? Thank you, Tina, for switching over to Facebook. Hey, April. Hello, hello, my friends. Hi, Lisa. So, yes. So I wanted to keep this super casual. We have a busy night ahead of us. We just got all of the DIY paints in, so I'm going to have to show you that. And I'm going to be, I should have everything restocked on the website by Saturday. We just picked it up today, and I will show you guys. I'm on my laptop, so it's kind of weird because usually I'm on my phone, but we are actually unpackaging it all right now. So the baby's asleep. So while I'm doing this live, John is unpacking. And it's so crazy, you guys, because I missed 4 colors the last round. And it was Liquid Sunshine was one of them. And I haven't seen the other 2. It was Salty Kiss, which I didn't even know existed. Fire something. And then the chocolate. Layered chocolate was one I didn't get last time. So last time the palette was like 330 pounds. This time it was 400 pounds. So we got more coming your way. And then we have the rest. Watch. Let me see if I can show you. And then we have that to go through in there as well. So hopefully, since everything's already kind of like done already for the most part on the computer, we just have to like restock the numbers. So hopefully everything will be up and ready to go by Saturday. Well, I'd like to come over with my basket, right? Let's just go shopping. 400 pounds. Isn't that crazy? Vicky, Cowgirl, Coral, here I come. I actually hung out with Bree today. I'm special. Can I pre-order? Oh, you are special, my friend. Hello, Brenda. Sorry. Oh, Cowgirl, Coral. I was just thinking of painting something for Saturday's video, a candlestick holder, a candelabra, actually. Cowgirl Coral. But what I was going to say was Bree. I was hanging out with Bree today and she's like, Sammy, stop saying Cowgirl Corral. It's Coral. And I was like, I know it's Coral, but Cowgirl and Corral just sounds way better. Is it crazy to want everything? No, it's not, Brenda, because I wanted everything and I still want everything. It's just so much fun. Hello, Melissa. Thank you, Sandra. I hope it's like a turning page in my, career, I guess. I still say career because it sounds silly. Like YouTube is my career. But yeah, the coral is beautiful. Hi, Lisa. Hello, Wendy. Thank you, babe. Yeah, the brushes are super soft. And of course, I told John, I came down here and I was like, babe, this is why I can't have nice things because I left one of the brushes in the water cup. How I tell you guys I always do. Hi, Rebecca. Hey, Melissa. I'm glad it's your first time, girl. You're going to love the community here. Hello, Amy. If I missed anybody that's joining, I apologize. But I left one of the brushes in the water since Sunday. Yeah. Right? Yeah, since Sunday, and it still was like baby soft. It's amazing. Okay, so before we get into the Q&A, you guys, I wanted to tell you that I need to restock the brushes, you guys. So I will put that order in tonight and get restocked on the brushes. Hi, Terry. Yeah, leaving the brushes is a bad habit. So I went with Bree today, and we tried the bins. And you guys, it was something. It was something. Yes, my mom's still here until May 3rd. Um, okay, so I don't know. I mean, you guys, if you love the thrifting stuff, I've seen so many people doing the bins lately, and Bree and I were like, all right, let's go together and try this out. So we went to Kansas City, Missouri today, and it was not my jam. Bree said that she would probably go back, but like we walked in again, this was our first time. We walked in. Sorry, I keep talking with the paintbrush. We walked in and all of the carts were gone. And it was our first time going. So we were like, we went up to the register and we asked the gentleman, like, what do we do if there's no carts? And he was like, well, just grab, I guess, a bin out of the bins, it was like a broken up tote that was like for sale. And so we grabbed that and we had to drag it around with us. Are you telling everybody hi? What's you doing? We had to drag it around with us to fill things up around the whole store. You just hear this scratching on the floor. And everybody had like their carts. Like people had multiple carts for themselves. Hi, Sadie. And they were all lined up like against the wall with like sheets over them because it was people that were waiting for the whatever, like the turnaround or whatever. So we didn't have a cart. And then it was just trash. Like most of it was so much trash and broken glass. And we end up going to check out. And I thought that the bins were and we got there 5 minutes late. So we were still like, hi Margaret, welcome. Lisa said I broke down and bought your junk. Thank you. I saw those orders, Lisa. We went up to the register and we're like, okay, we've never been here. How does this work? And I thought that everything was based off of weight. Like you would roll a card up and that's it. And they were like, no, the bigger items are $5 each. Hardback books are 89 cents. We weigh the glass separately because the glass is the cheapest. And then we'll weigh the remaining stuff. And we're like, what? And I got less than Bree, and Bree even got like two bigger items, and I spent 17 and she spent 25. And I was like, how is that? How I don't even know how that adds up because she got two big pieces and I did not. And I just was like, I don't think it's worth it. One, it's like 45 minutes away. And then I had to do so much digging in that dirtiness. And then if it was like I got everything for $5, I so would have been down to probably go back. But like it was $17. I had to dig through the junk. I didn't even have a cart. And I was like, I don't think we'll be back. Caitlin said, oh yeah, that's the vibe at every bins I've been to. They stock their carts to the side and use multiple carts and are there for hours buying for reselling items. It's crazy and people are cutthroat. Yeah, it was insane. I don't think I'll go back. Hi, Lori. Well, I'm glad that you can make it, girl. She said that she hasn't joined a live for a long time. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop them. I'm going to show you what I got at the bins just because it's such a small amount of stuff that I'm like, I'm not going to save it for a haul because it just wasn't worth it. We even went to a Salvation Army and didn't really find anything. And we went to Thrift World and we didn't find anything. The prices are just so high that it just, I mean, we lucked out for sure. Sounds like they should monitor the shoppers more, not let them hoard cart. They don't do anything. They don't do anything about it. The people are even sitting in chairs just waiting for like the next rounds to come out. But you know what? I'm like, whatever. That's what they do for their business. So what, you know. All right. Let me see. Wait. One of these is a DIY for Saturday. So I need to take that out so you guys can't see it. Let me see. All right. So this is just, like I said, if you guys have any questions, because this is supposed to be a Q&A, please drop them in the comments. And then I will answer them. And I am an open book. You could ask me about absolutely anything. I just found online auctions better than my thrift stores. I've heard Ginger Chick Rehab, Yvonne, say that they do a lot of auctions too. I need to look into that. Hi, Paige. Sorry, you guys are typing fast. Oh, we took gloves. I took like thick, like my woodworking gloves and brought those, and I wore a mask. How do you price your things? So a lot of the things, Joy, I like have spent a lot of time like Googling or like looking at Etsy and just kind of seeing like where price ranges are. And I try to at least double my money. So like I've said in the Thrifted Thursday videos, I have to factor in when reselling the cost of, our gas driving around, the tax that we're paying on the items, like while we're there, cleaning the items. Also, I have to pay taxes because I have a business. Whatever profit I make, I have to put away 25% of that to pay towards taxes. So it's like I have to factor all that into the cost. So I at least try to get double my money back for the items that I'm buying. And then there are some items that if I Google and I see that like, it's an antique or worth more money, then I will price them up just a little higher, but still under whatever like eBay is listing it for. Melissa, I'm so glad that you're here. Hey, Jackie and Shelly. Again, you guys, if I'm missing people as you come in, I apologize. Wendy said, "What is your dream house if money was no object?" John's standing right here. I wonder what John would say. And John said, "A shack on the beach." Transition is an auction to check into, especially for furniture. Denise, what do you mean by where's the best place to go to check a price? Like if you're at a thrift store and like you're taking a picture of something and want to know the price? Okay, so dream house question would be, I really love, I don't know. If money was no object. I don't know. Because it's like, I would want to say like the beach and all that stuff. But then I'm like, I don't know about being on the beach every single day. I don't know. Because your imagination wants to take you to like, I want to go to St. Thomas and have a home, but can I have that as a second home? I think a dream home, if it were here in Kansas, I would definitely want land, and I would want kind of like a traditional farmhouse, but I would want it like a midnight blue with wood accents and a huge wraparound porch, but it has to go all the way around, not just like around the sides and in the front. And I would want like a beautiful like wood door with a bunch of windows in it. And I would want a bunch of land for the babies and grandbabies one day where we can build like a bigger like barn back there. And then in that barn, John and I have a dream of like opening up a shop where people can thrift it. And then I could put all my upcycled stuff there. And then we would donate 30% of the profits to local foundations and organizations and stuff. So that's like our dream, but definitely I guess kind of boring in the scheme of things. But if it was in Kansas, it would be that. And I would definitely want like 5 bedrooms to fit children, maybe 6. Did Denise answer that? Sorry. Okay, Denise, to answer your question, the prices, I do Google search. So you can literally like take a picture of it. I'll show you right now. Let me see if there's anything. So just, I don't know if you could see, pulling up Google on my phone. And then if you press the little camera button, you can either take the picture of the item while you're there, or I'll take like a picture of, let me see, something that will actually pop up maybe. So like that, like the single serve butter dish, for example, I could click that and Google will hone in on it and then it'll start bringing up all of the prices. So that is like my go-to. How did I set up my website, Lisa? I set up my website through Shopify, and Upcycled by Bree was the one that taught me everything about my website and how to use it. If you had to choose between your waxes, which one would you pick first, then second? My clear, my white, and then my dark. Yeah, self-employed taxes are so much fun. How long do you think you'll be living in your current house? Will you stay in Kansas when you flip move? Molly, yes, we will stay in Kansas, and we are planning on staying here for 2 years so that we don't have to pay 15% on our profit here. So that's what we learned in the last house we were in, that if you don't stay for at least 2 years, then they actually tax you 15% of your profit. So that was a news flash for us. Do you still film? And if I'm missing questions, I apologize. Try to just ask them again, maybe. Do you still film and edit your videos on your phone? I do not, but I could. But I ended up, my mom bought me a laptop, a Mac. And so I do my video editings on iMovie on my laptop. And then I do all my shorts and my reels on my cell phone because the apps are different for those. Have you tried Google Lens? Is that the same thing that I was just showing? Like the Google search. Did you know Bree before crafting? I didn't, Sanja. I actually reached out to Bree. I ended up stumbling upon her channel and started watching her stuff. Found out she lived in Kansas, and I actually reached out to her and was like, "Hey, would you ever want to do a collab with me?" Not thinking that, I was going to get a response. And then we just started chatting, and then we were like, "We should meet up. We live so close together." And now, like, it's so much fun to have somebody that close to you that like shares the same love and passion for what we do. And it's really hard because, like, I don't have friends that are just like YouTubers. Like, that's very rare as a YouTuber to, have a friend that's local to you that understands all of that. So it's really cool. Vicki, what's your question about paint inlays? Yeah, I have it on my phone. I do have the Google Lens on my phone. I was always impressed by your editing on the phone. I've done it a couple times and it's not easy. Yeah, I prefer the computer now. Me and Lori did that from your live. How thick of coat paint before you lay the inlay? So I usually do one coat to like get a base layer, and then the second coat, you don't want it to be thick to where you're laying your inlay on there and it's pushing all of the paint outwards, because then you're going to have like a line. You need it to be wet. I have been getting in the habit though of painting and then putting polyacrylic down and then laying my paint inlay, and that's actually been working pretty great. Me and Kendra found out we're from the same area and have friends in common too. There's more YouTubers close to you. None that I socialize with, Shelly. Yes, Sammy, Paige and I live a bit more than 1 hour apart and found each other. So that's awesome, Lori. That makes me so happy. See, this is what this community is all about, and that's so cool. Will you guys please do me a favor? And if you are on Facebook, will you please share this live? And if you are on YouTube, will you please make sure to comment on the actual video and press love? Will you heart that and press the thumbs up, please? Yeah, that's really cool. So go ahead. Which resin do I use? I use the Amazing resin that cures in 10 minutes. You could get it on Amazon, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, all of those. Are you ever going to carry IOD? Yes, I hope to. Uh, John's face. I swear we have this conversation every day that there's a lot of things that I wish I would have done a little bit differently, but I also didn't know I was going to love IOD as much as I do. So I hope to, but that's more money that, we have to save up to invest in the product. So I'm hoping to. What are 3 craft tools you can't live without? Whee. My glue gun. My heat gun, because it would take forever to do stuff if I did not have it. And another tool, I'm like looking at my thing. Another tool. Is a paintbrush considered a tool or not really? Because I was like, I would say a paintbrush. I have tried the IOD transfers and love them. I do too. Next, DIY paints from Sammy, then paint inlays. Heck yes, girl. Where are you? I am in Oregon. Vicki, if you're speaking to me, I am in Kansas. Where do you get your ideas? I get stuck when I try, but when I see things, I get ideas from everywhere. Like if we're shopping or I see something at the thrift store. And a lot of times too, I go on Pinterest and something will like, I'll get an idea from something and then I turn it into something completely different. So I would say just going and browsing stores and then Pinterest. Let me see. I really hope you sell IOD soon. Me too. Oh, I tried my new heat gun that's in your Amazon store and I really like it. Thanks for you are welcome, girl. All right, let me see. I love IOD everything. I do too, girl. I do too. It is one of my favorites. Thank you, Madonna. You guys are awesome. I like how I was going to show you what I got at the bins and then y'all started just going off with your questions. Hey, honey, keep working. Okay, no phone. No phone. Keep working. You're going to comment? Hi, Brenda. Oh, okay. Oh, I was going to turn the computer. So what I got at the bins, it's not really, like I said, just ask your questions if you have them and then I will respond to you guys. I found a lazy Susan. Oh, you guys. I mean, these are good to, I'll make this one over, obviously. But of course, if I find it, I'm going to get it. Have you been to Habitat for Humanity in Martin City for cabinet doors? What's the one we went to? No, we haven't been, Melissa. We went to the Independence one, and that's where we found like all of that salvaged wood. It was insane. He wants to get a Q&A. They're talking about you, babe. Yeah, I love getting lazy Susans because you can totally redo them. And then I have one. This one actually is from IKEA and it has rubber, so it actually sticks to the table, which is awesome. My favorite wax is probably the white one. I mean, if like somebody asked to like in order, it would probably, I'd buy the clear wax first, then the white wax, then the dark wax. Oh, wait, I don't know, but the Shipwrecked. Oh, no. Good evening, Carolyn. Susan, we were watching the NFL draft before we came down here. We were watching it while we were putting the baby to sleep. They are $1 each. Holy crap. Have you thought about opening an Etsy shop? So there's John. You got a cute butt. I'll stop it. I had an Etsy shop actually when I first started and I was selling my vinyl decals on there, but they take such a large percentage and like all their fees and stuff like that. And they have like a lot of restrictions. So I thought that the website was better. It's $25 a month and they take some fees, but it's very like easy to navigate, use. Shipping's easier for me. I don't think my husband is happy you're selling DIY. He just shook his head when I came in last night and said, I put your package in your craft room. I know it's more paint. John's laughing because so how do you price your crafts that you have DIY'd? So I factor in how much the item was, how much time I spent on it, and then also how much product is in it. You also have to think about like, the cost of everything else, like using your electricity to make it or using your heat gun or, you know what I'm saying? Like all those things factor into the price. Like you should be either doubling or tripling what you DIY because it's not only the money, but you're spending time with it. So if something takes me 2.5 hours to make, it's gonna be more money. If it's something that I just painted and waxed, I'm not gonna price it super high because it didn't take me as much money or as time. Sorry, I'm looking. No bins in Miami near me. You don't want to come to these bins, Clara. Still planning on buying the navy blue to paint my bedroom furniture two-tone. That'll be so pretty, Shelly. How do you figure the shipping on your website? So Joy, I do a pricing tier. So if you actually go to my website under shipping, I actually show the picture of like how I price the shipping cost. And once you start shipping more, you kind of know like a box size or the weight size or something, because it was a shock to me, and it could take me like forever to actually like really break it down, Joy. But like, I always thought the more weight, the more expensive it would be, but it's actually the bigger the box, the more expensive it is, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, shipping materials too go into it. Yes. Like that big like wood piece that I DIY'd that one night when we were here, like for over 2 hours. That took me over 2 hours to create. So, and then plus the molds, the supplies, all of the waxes, the clay and all that stuff. I factored all of that into my price when I listed it. I got my heat gun on Amazon. It's actually in my Amazon store link. Not in this description box, but in all my other ones. Savers does give coupons, and then they have the rewards program. So usually I always have a 20% off coupon, but I ain't gonna lie. I went with my mom and we got 30% off on Tuesday for Senior Citizen Day. All right. Sorry, you guys. I'm looking. Yeah, Madonna. And I think a lot of people don't factor in their time. Like you want to pay yourself. Of course, you want to get the money back for your item and like what you spent on it and the products. But then you're also like, you got to pay yourself for the time that you've worked on it as well. Sadie said, I agree, Sammy. I've seen my mom work so hard. And it's like, there's so much that goes into it. Yes, there really is. When I thrift something, I exit by at least 3. Oh, I times it by at least 3 in my head before buying. If I don't think I could get that price or better, I'll probably pass on it. That's a good way of looking at it, April. Definitely. How did you come up with the name Unicorn Dust Designs? So when I first started Unicorn Dust Designs, I was actually drawing chalkboards. And I would do like birthday chalkboards, and I would do like the big chalkboards. I think it's out. No, it's right there, isn't it? Up on the tiles. I actually started with this. John's going to show it to you. I need to kind of like draw over it. Thank you, Lisa. That was so sweet of you. Super dusty. Yeah, it's super dusty. This was the first thing like I ever drew. I don't know if you guys can see the unicorn. And there used to be a little handprint of Everly's, and it said "for my daughter," and it was Everly's little baby hand right there. And then that's what started the chalkboard thing. And then a girlfriend gave me my first vinyl cutting machine, and that's how I got into the wood signs. And then I kept the name because I was like unicorn dust, because we were thinking about like chalk dust. And then when I transferred to wood signs, it was sawdust. So I was like, we'll keep it. And then when I started my YouTube channel, I just literally did not know it was ever going to go anywhere. So I just used the same name as my wood business. And now I'm like, it's too late to change it. I love it though. It's unique and people remember it. So I'm like, that's fine with me. Melissa, you got to start somewhere, girl. Even if you just list them on Facebook Marketplace. Have you ever thought of selling mystery boxes? Natty, what kind? I have Dollar Tree mystery boxes available. But what kind are you thinking of? Madonna Savers is a thrift store that hikes up their prices a lot, but they get a lot of my money. Have you and John ever thought about doing a side-by-side craft challenge? You both do the same project. Oh, babe. He said he doesn't want to make me look bad. Thank you so much for this super chat. I appreciate it. John and I actually talked about that. And I was like, would you ever like be willing to do like any of them with me? He's like, I would try. John's just not, he doesn't like, I don't know, enjoy being like in front of the camera, just talking. I think like if we were like doing something like working on a piece of furniture and I went live, like he would talk and he would have his 2 cents and stuff, but like he's not down to just like sit here and chat. But he would be down to paint something. He goes, I could slap some paint onto some stuff. So I told him maybe he should. Does your husband work with you or does he have a regular job? My husband has a regular job. He works in the union. He's an electrician. So he works full time. He was actually trying to help me out and was taking Fridays off for a little bit, but YouTube tanked. So he had to go back to work on Fridays. So he does work full time. And then I had been doing this full time actually since COVID. I didn't have to go back to serving and stuff, but now we are back to square one, but we'll figure it out. I loved the candlesticks. Thank you, Shelly. Someone bought them too. And it just makes me feel so good when something I made sells, because it just makes me feel accomplished or like I'm doing something right. I remember when he made something on a pizza pan. Yeah, it was a snowman. Everybody loved that. It was so funny. You just see John's like tattooed arms bust in, and he did a good job. I gave him a little picture on Pinterest to reproduce, and he nailed it. I even sent a picture to his mom. People like the idea of you being in the video, babe. It's just like, hey. Ginger chick and her husband. Yeah. He's never actually on camera, is he? I don't think he is. I think you see his hands and stuff. I'm sorry, Rebecca. I'm happy that we can keep you happy. And there's an awesome community here that's always chatting. And it's the same people that show up all the time, which is awesome. Thank you, Lisa. I did donate twice. Yeah, YouTube. I love you, YouTube. They do take a percentage of a lot of stuff. So super chats, they take a percentage of. My membership group, they take a percentage of. So they always get a little something. Mystery boxes, like with your already made DIYs in them. Oh, thank you, Lori. That's a good idea. Cannot believe your live is showing up on my phone. Not trying to be rude, but have you ever thought about painting the fireplace white? So we have. So, guys, having John down here, he has wanted to paint the upstairs one and the downstairs one. And I don't mind painting this one. But the upstairs one, our realtor was like, I wouldn't paint the upstairs one because it's not a red brick. It's actually this. Is this the one the same color or does it darker? But the upstairs one, she's like, that's like a pretty brick color. I wouldn't paint over that one. And I agree. I feel like once we actually paint the bookshelves and get new flooring, the darker brick will actually look really nice up there. But this one we will definitely try. I've been Pinteresting either whitewashing or doing that German schmear stuff. See, everybody liked your snowman video, babe. It is, huh?
Maybe I'll come out of retirement.
John said maybe he'll come out of retirement. Hey, Mercedes. Hi, Karen. That's exciting, Mercedes, that you get to go to Arizona. Congratulations to your daughter. My hubby can't paint or sing or dance, and his suggestions for decor are scary. Julie's Designs and Signs does mystery boxes with smalls from her thrifts. That's a good idea. Bree does that too. Priscilla said, I need more ideas for using my Cricut with all. You know what's so crazy? I was thinking about it the other day because I was shipping over there where my Cricut is and it's all dusty. And I'm like, it is crazy because ever since I got the IOD stuff, I like never use my Cricut anymore, except if it's to make reusable stencils. Fran said, John, are you feeling better?
Yeah.
He said, yeah. Thank you for asking. My husband cuts almost all my wood for me. Is much better than me. I only cut it if he's not home. See, I can cut like all my own wood and do all that. We just got it, or we didn't just get it, but we got a table saw a while back, and we both really need to learn how to navigate that thing. But John does a lot of wood stuff. Like he did all of those wood shelves for me for the DIY paints and stuff. Do the German schmear. Thank you, Charlene, for the stars. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. And every time you guys send stars or buy me a coffee or anything like that, that is going to be going towards our trip to California for my brother's celebration of life. So thank you very much. It does mean a lot to us. Have you thought about doing a challenge box swap with viewers? They send you a mystery box and you send them one. I have not, Erin, and it's only because I have a full plate. So I feel like something like that would be hard for me to do because I couldn't commit to like when I would actually get around to sending something out or doing the box myself. My husband has many ideas he could craft. He gives my mom's ideas, but he hasn't yet. Husbands are awesome. So are wives, partners. See, I've done Cricut videos, and anytime I do a sponsored Cricut video or anything like that, they never do well. Like I don't have people that watch my Cricut videos, and then I get a ton of backlash on Cricut videos. It's insane. Molly, I've seen that video. She said, I've seen the one where the husband does the voiceover in the craft video. I remember the one. Cherish, I did make my shirt. When it gets nice outside, we're going to do a live and I'll show you guys in real time how to make it. I have a scroll saw and I love cutting puzzles. I've never worked with a scroll saw, and we bought the jigsaw? The jigsaw, and like I don't know if we're getting like the wrong ones. Like Brie always makes it look so easy when she's doing it, and we can't. We have a router where we can cut our own wood rounds, but we have to figure out how to do it. You know, if only we had the time. Having a little baby is crazy. Do you have the perfect? I don't have the brush in stock, Paige. I need to reorder, but this is literally the best brush out of the 5. I know, Shelly, that's crazy. We need a bigger table. You could start putting some of it on the shelf if you remember where it goes. Hi, Erin. What's that one? Crinoline?
Yeah, do we have that last time?
Yeah, we had crinoline last time. We didn't have salty kiss, layered chocolate, liquid sunshine, and that. What's the fiery red one, babe? Have you?
This one?
What's that called?
Carnival Red?
No, it's called like fire
Oh, it's right
something.
here. Fire starter?
Yeah, I want to see that one. It's a bright orange, huh? So fire starter's a bright orange. Oh, I'm gonna have to see what the difference is between that one and Summer Crush. Hey, Erin, everybody, it's Erin's birthday. Let's give her a happy birthday. Jackie, I don't know. What's today? Probably not by Saturday, Jackie. I probably should unless I do a pre-sale of them because the brushes actually ship super fast. It's not like the paint. I think last time I put my order in for my brushes, they came in 3 days or something. So if people are willing to do a pre-order for the brushes, I can do that and then just ship them when they come. Yeah, Paige, I got that one and here. Lisa, I know I have that flannel. It's there. And I even turned my graphic into an SVG for that flannel and I have not. Erin is Erin Wisemore. She like just hopped on. What size is that brush and what do you call it? Madonna, this one is the Perfectionist. This one right here. Here we go. So you guys look at that.
There's still more.
And there's still more, but he can't fit it on. You guys see the craft? I showed you guys the crafting table. But so the ones that we didn't have last time were this one, Liquid Sunshine. And if you want to, where's Queen Bee, babe? Oh. Sorry, I'm ruining your piles.
I don't think there's any Queen Bee out there yet either.
So Queen Bee, you guys know my lighting. And then the Liquid Sunshine. And then I'll show, here's the liquid or the Queen Bee, babe. That's liquid. So then this is, and I think you're right, Lori, that the Summer Crush is more kind of brownish or darkish. This one is the Fire Starter, and then this one, right here where my pinky is the Summer Crush. There's that. And then I can't wait to try this one. And this is Salty Kiss. This is supposed to be like an emerald green, I think it says. So I can't wait to try Salty Kiss. And then the other one I didn't get was the layered chocolate. So I got all of those. We restocked all of the waxes, the liquid, the big top liquid patinas. These you guys sold me out of this. The pennies from we restocked everything. Oh wait, and then that was it. Uh-oh. Yeah, you guys, and then there's more down there. Isn't that great? And look at, I know you guys were looking for Cowgirl. Okay. I want to see that Salty Kiss so bad. I know. I want to use it. It looks so beautiful. Okay, let me see. Sanja, they're clay based. They do have chalk paint in them. They're only 9 ingredients, no VOCSs. So you could use them indoors. You could use them around kids. They're food safe. Made in the USA. Let me see. I think, Tina, can you drop the link for the Buy Me a Coffee, please? Tina also said, if any of you have requested to join the Unicorn Dust Designs Facebook group, please be sure to answer all the questions. And Lisa, if Tina is still on, I can't believe Tina is still on. She goes to bed early. She will drop the link. Fire Starter is a great fall color. Awesome. Are you looking for more room, babe? I want them all, so tell John to get ready for my next order. I know it's going to be crazy with my mom not being here because she helps so much get those first orders out so quick. So please do not expect that of me every time. I was lucky to have my mom here when the paint dropped for the first time, because that was insane. Y'all were insane. Yes, I'm very fortunate to have a supportive husband, and he helps me with anything and he supports everything that I do. Hello, Liz. I like how I still haven't showed you guys what I got. I showed you guys one thing that I got at the bins. Okay. I did also get, Bree was like, Sammy, you get the weirdest things. And I was like, yeah, but to me, it's awesome because it's so old. I got this, and like the picture is totally deteriorating. But this frame is so old. Look at the back. Just like look at the back of it. Like, I love it. I love it. It's weird. I wonder if there's a picture behind this. It almost looks like there's another. Let's see. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at how crazy. It's like a family picture in there. Do you see that? I don't want to take it off because it looks like it's crumbling. And then this picture of the dogs is actually like a magazine or like out of a book or something. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. And I'm like, is there like a year on this paper or anything? See, I don't know if this is out of a book. It says 1781 on this piece of paper, but like, I don't know if that's just like maybe they're talking about the book or something like that. I don't know. That is crazy, you guys. Did you find that doing collabs with other YouTubers helped your channel grow in the beginning? Molly, yes and no. I feel like I thought you were going to reveal a Picasso. um, I think that was this in here. I don't remember, or on the top. I think that when I first started, I was told that I should be doing all of these collabs and all of this stuff. And I do think that it helps. However, I don't think doing it over and over and over and over again with the same people helps. Somebody once told me when I first started, after a while, that if you keep fishing in the same pond, so I think that you should do some collabs, but it's more important to stick to your posting days, because people, they need the consistency of knowing when you're going to post. And then they'll know when to look for you instead of joining every single collab that is out there. I also think choosing the people that you collab with is very important. You should get to know somebody, because you have to think that once your name is linked with them, unless you delete that video is going to be there forever. So just make sure that if you're collabing, that it's with somebody that you trust, that you appreciate, that you admire their work, that you have a relationship with, and not just collabing just to collab and get new subscribers. And to be honest, I learned It took me a long time to learn it though, but like the subscriber count does not matter. It does not matter whatsoever. You can have 200,000 subscribers and it does not matter. I thought that it was going to be this huge thing when I hit 100,000 that I was going to like start making more money. And that's when like everything would take off. And it wasn't about that. And it was hard for me to realize, but what is the most important is like your community, because those people that are coming back and watching you, they're the people that are helping your channel. Those are the people that are bringing you your income. And it's not about the subscribers, because I have 135 subscribers and guess how many are watching? Around 10 to 15,000. So those people that are subscribed to me, they're not there for me. You guys, these people, everybody that comes back, those are the people that matter, not the subscriber count. Sell it, please. Wow, that's an old picture. Isn't that crazy? Right, Diane? Weird that they chose the pic of dogs over the family. Why people didn't smile back in the day, right? That is kind of weird. It looked like the little kids were smiling in that picture, but the mom and dad weren't. I first found you with a collab Heidi did with you, and I don't even watch her anymore. You're one of the only YouTubers I follow for every video. Thank you, Caitlin. I appreciate that. I don't know, Lisa. I don't know if I'm going to sell the frame. I actually got it because I thought it was cool. And I have my book cabinets that are kind of more like academia. So I might keep it. I have been having the hardest time getting to 1,000 subscribers. For my first 1,000, I reached out like on my Facebook. I'm in a mom's group here in Kansas, and I reached out to them to help get me to 1,000. And it was like a long stretch. But I will be completely honest. I was a very, very, very fortunate person that joined YouTube, and I had 2 videos pop off for me right in the beginning that help skyrocket my subscriber count. So I was very fortunate in that sense. However, again, don't focus on the subscribers, focus on the people that are like really watching your channel, and they're going to continue to share that with their friends and stuff. Because they had to sit for so long to take the picture. Yeah, Caitlin said they didn't smile because they had to hold the pose for like 30 minutes at least. Oh, somebody else said, Cherish said they didn't smile because going to the dentist was where people's teeth were gross. I can't watch the channels that do it like a big TV show and don't care about the quality of their work, but just the subscriber count. Yeah, Paige, there's a couple of people I don't watch anymore because they've, they're bigger channels and stuff. But now, like you said, it kind of looks like an HGTV show. And I'm more about like connecting with like the mom that's doing things outside, or like the person that has kids in the background or a mess on their table. Cause that's me. Like I relate more to that than an upkeep, like I'm not always going to have my hair and my makeup done. My nails aren't done. Like it's complete chaos. You guys always hear it. That's my life. I hit a plateau with YouTube and tried all the things people suggest, and it seems like YouTube does what it wants. It's so true. John and I talk about that daily because I have been so consistent with YouTube for the past 2 years I've been on it. And then in January, literally, it completely fell off for me, like lost half of my views, half of my income. And we're just like, why? Like, I get that I'm doing things differently. I'm not focused on Dollar Tree. I'm more focused on thrift flips, but I still have 100 and almost 35,000 subscribers and not even half are watching. And then like, even tonight, John was like, I didn't even get a notification for your thrift haul. And then it came like 2 hours later. Oh, that was for this video. So he never even got like a notification. So I don't know. When I find old photos in cool old frames, I make up stories about the people and hang them on the wall with relatives. Jamie and Zeb Ray work together on camera. Yeah, they're awesome. Um, they're awesome. Zeb's like has a design background and stuff on for like web design and stuff. So he's artistic to begin with. But John would be really good with like doing furniture and stuff like that. Like he's very like hands-on and like doing that stuff. He couldn't just sit here and paint and do molds with me. I remember watching you do your hauls in the crazy heat in the back of my car. Yep. Yeah, too many people just play the algorithms, which is what I feel like I was doing at first. And then I was like, man, I gotta love what I'm doing because when I was pushing myself to do Dollar Tree stuff towards the end of that, I was so unhappy doing my crafting because I felt like I had to do that or I wasn't gonna get the views. And I was like, if I keep this up, like I'm gonna hate my job and I don't want to hate what I'm doing. I love it and that's why I started it. And if I don't enjoy it, then I might as well go back to my old job, you know? The bloopers really sealed the deal for me. So many YouTubers use the words high end so much that their work isn't that good, where your work is beautiful. Thank you, Deb. I appreciate that. Sorry, I'm reading you guys, trying to catch up. I'm picking out Cheryl too. Cheryl said that she used to watch a lot, but now she's like getting picky. And I would say the same thing because I don't have a lot of time to watch. So the people that I watch, I want to like make sure that like I'm getting value out of it. I'm learning something from it. I do see the new collabs where there's like 15 people in a collab. I think it's unrealistic to expect people to watch the long, especially within the time frame that YouTube recognizes it's popular. Yeah. That is a long time to like hop from one person to another. Funny you mentioned that. When I first started watching crafters, I was all about DT, but now I rarely watch. I'm so happy I'm happy and mostly happy for you and proud of you. Thank you, Shay. I appreciate that. I had a question for you. So what did you want to be when you grew up? Oh, what were the meanings behind your kids' names and what's your favorite or least fave home decor trend? So I wanted to be an 11th grade English teacher when I grew up and I went to college, but then I started making more money as a retail manager. So I stopped going to college. But it's kind of crazy that I ended up teaching people how to do different crafting in the end. So there's no meaning behind our children's first names. Their first names we just really liked. Their middle names, however, Everly is Everly Faith. And we didn't want to name her after a family member or anything because we did not want to leave somebody out and then be upset that their name wasn't included, you know, like our moms or a sister or something like that. So then we decided to give her middle name Faith. And we thought that was very fitting because, you know, we had faith in a better future and faith that like she's going to do good things, you know, in her life and all of that stuff. So that was the meaning behind Faith. And then Everett is Everett Joshua Michael. And he has one of John's brother's names. And then he has my brother's name in there, which could also be my dad too, because my dad is also a Michael. And then Montgomery is Montgomery Lynn. I was like, what is her name? Montgomery Lynn Leanne Beltry. And that is my mom's middle name, his mom's middle name, and then my best friend Joanna's middle name. So I have 4 middle names. So as we've had each kid, they get more middle names. So Everly has 1. Everett is the 2nd, so he got 2. Montgomery is the 3rd, so she has 3. And then if we have the 4th, then that one will have 4 middle names. I put high end in one of my last videos, but I feel like they were truly high end DIYs. Whatever happened with the issues on your house? Did you look into getting the owner to pay for the problems? Yeah, Tammy, we weren't getting anything from them. Nothing at all. And the inspectors wanted like all this like documentation that we were over it. We were like, this is too much. So we're in the house and we're making the best of it. Yep. Catching up again. A lot of YouTubers aren't putting up videos up regularly anymore. And I think that's because they're very time consuming. And if somebody figures like I'm not getting paid for that time, then I'm not going to put it up there. Sorry, reading. Yeah, Molly said, love the Dollar Tree for supplies. Don't enjoy making projects with something out of, say, popsicle sticks or Jenga blocks that I can make easier and cheaper out of regular wood. Yep, I agree. I don't like thrown together crafts. If you guys eat fast food, what is your favorite? I would say the new burger place, but usually Freddy's is a burger place we go to often, and I will always say Taco Bell. Always. They put a bow on everything. Yeah, I think a lot of people are steering away from DIYs and kind of getting more into like, let me show you how I decorate, or I don't know. I'm not going to talk. Just leave it alone. I will say your personality is on point. I love having been here from the beginning and seeing you evolve. I want to get back to making videos soon. Life keeps happening. I feel you. It has been, I think, going into this new year, it has been extremely discouraging. You know, I have my highs, like I have the DIY paints that did very, very well for me, and I'm so blessed. But I think that the YouTube taking a crash for me was just very disheartening, and it is hard to like work on these videos that I'm literally putting out 3 videos a week, and I'm doing 2 lives a week, and I'm shipping and, you know, doing the paints and stuff, and I feel like I keep adding so much more to my plate, but I'm not getting anything back in return. So it's been a really big, it's been a struggle this year for sure. What video editing software do you use? I use iMovie. I have to edit a video non-YouTube and not sure. I've always used iMovie. It's the easiest for me. And anytime I don't know something about it, I just YouTube it. How did you come up? Kim, I did actually, if you play this back in the beginning, that was one of the first questions. How did you come up with Unicorn Dust Designs as your business name? You are welcome, Cherish. Thanks for joining us, girly. What has been your favorite vacation you've ever taken? I have not taken many vacations in my life or been many places. But I guess I would say our honeymoon to Jamaica. I mean, it was an experience, but it was fun and we've never done anything like it. So I will say that. Diane said, I'm surprised at the drop. I feel that I have evolved right along with you. My 3 cents said, I think a different audience will find you. And that's what I'm hoping. I know that I changed everything that I was doing basically. And so it's like kind of refinding my people. I mean, you guys are my people, but you know what I'm saying? Like just more, you know, what I had. And I need to do more wood videos because I know a lot of people are here for the wood. Thank you, Brenda. What is my favorite movie? Dirty Dancing, Hocus Pocus. Like Hocus Pocus, I could watch every single day. And Dirty Dancing, I know it word for word. Do you have any other ones that you would say, babe? My favorite movie.
Your favorite movie?
Uh-huh.
No, it's fine.
And Titanic. I could watch
Oh.
Titanic every day.
Mhm.
Tina, who do you need to go to Vegas with you? 51st dates. Clueless. Okay, you guys. I said this would only be like an hour today, and here we go. John, it's because I'm just letting John do all the work. I'm going to show you the rest of what I found at the bins. I found 4 of these, and I bought them because I'm like, they're already put together, and it's nice, thick wood. The only thing that's weird is that, like, whoever made these, like, made them with, like, a foam. See how they, like, foamed the wood on there? So weird. But there was 4 of them, and I'm like, hey, these are already made signs. They already have the hooks, so I will get them. I have so much scrap wood. My husband thinks I'm crazy. Sammy will show me what to do with them. I will. What's the point if we don't grow? Exactly. What are your favorite bands? I don't have any favorite bands. I'm not like a big music person. John will be like, who sings this? And I'll be like, John Elton. And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, that's how bad I am with that. I post more to my community tab than I do videos. My space is always such a mess. It's hard to do videos. I found this that I'm going to do a resell. It says where God guides, he provides. And it was just a really nice, like, wood. It's probably MDF, but I thought it was nice. Is it that Gorilla Glue that you add water to? It foams and makes a mess. Oh, they said it's old Gorilla Glue. Old Gorilla Glue used to foam like that. Is that all good? Oh, and then this random stuff right here. Oh my gosh. Mercedes said I played the viola, or is that supposed to be violin? Then dabbled on the cello. That is awesome. Brenda, I'm down to just chat with you guys. I don't always have to do DIYs. I also found this little guy. Something's shaking in there, but I loved like the color on it. It was really weird. Oh, it's probably just a rock or something, but he was cool. Thank you, Terry. And then I bought that because why not? It could be used for something. Take the screw out of the bottom, put something on the top, why not? It's broken something. And then Priscilla said, yes, I'm a mama for, so I love that you're real. Thank you. And then I bought this, and then I looked at it, and it was so funny because my mom, Charlene said, are you ever going to ship to Canada or drop ship? Would love to support you. Second question, June's journey. Where'd you go? Hope to God you made some money off of that sponsor, as they have gotten a lot of my time since you introduced me. Girl, Tina is right there with you, Charlene. I love June's Journey. I could play that all day too. My son likes playing it with me. I hope to ship to Canada one day. Just I need to get more familiar with just shipping and controlling the website in general, and then I hope to branch out to shipping to Canada. So I hope so. And you guys, my mom and I noticed this, and hold on, where's the camera on here? So this little guy, hold on, maybe this side you can see better, maybe not. He is cracked in so many places, but the crazy thing is somebody took the time to glue it all back together. And it's like a salt and pepper, it's a salt and pepper shaker. Like the little holes are right there. It has the plug. I didn't find its mate, but it is broken in so many places, but somebody took the time to glue him all together, which was so cute. I love the new crafts. You have to do what makes you happy. Isn't that part of the reason for all the hard work? Yes. Viola. Okay. Viola. I loved the Dollar Tree stuff, but in the end, most of any YouTubers' Dollar Tree stuff ended up costing almost as much money and not always good. John said, mm-hmm. John and I talk about that all the time. Hi, Aaron. Is that chicken soapstone? I don't know. I don't know. John and I talk about that all the time because I don't know what these are. They look like baby birds, like trying to eat. And then they just have like holes in the bottom. I don't know, but I got them. John and I say that all the time that like, I don't think some people factor in that, yes, it is cheaper, but you're buying more supplies to make one item. And we all know if you shop at Dollar Tree, you do not just go in there to buy those 5 items to make that DIY. You end up shopping the entire store and spending way more money. So, but I think hopefully the tides are changing, you know, and people will realize that. Those 2 little birds are for pie baking. What do they do? Pie baking. Oh my gosh, that is so interesting. And then I got just like this little box because why not? And then I got this nasty planter because I thought it was cool. And I'm hoping to do an outdoor DIY video for next Saturday. We're going to go get some plants and we're going to use a bunch of the thrifted items to put some porch decor out. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to see how these are used. They release the steam from the pie. That is crazy. I feel like I'm like inhaling something from these things. I don't know. Oh, something's coming out of those. And what else? Oh, and then I got this for around Christmas time. I found this at the bins and I thought the picture was just so beautiful on there. They hold your pie crust down so it doesn't bubble. Yeah, there's like something up. And at Thrift World, all I got were these little primitive, there's 3 of them, candle holders, and then they say God bless our home on them. Super cute, matte black. They were $1.98 each. And then I found an oil lamp, and that's upstairs. But that was a thrift haul. I have to say, I think this was the best one. And not even like for the picture in the background. I just love how old the frame is. So, all right. I wore one of your shirts today. So sad I am missing all of your videos lately. Work is crazy. No worries, girl. I totally understand. The bins locally that we went through were there must be something in there. Was Kansas City, Missouri. Charlene, a good sealer for outside stuff is either going to be spar urethane or I forget what it's called. Is it Weather Guard, babe? That spray?
I think so.
Let me see. Yeah. Let me see. I got my stuffs right here. Good night, Fran. Thank you so much for joining us. Oh, it's right here. Right here. Thompson's Water Seal. Clear, multi-service, waterproof, or prevents water damage, allows wood to gray naturally. Use on terracotta planters, birdhouses, mailbox posts, small exterior surfaces. So this is a great thing to buy for outdoor use. Thank you so much. Yeah. Look at John's still at work, you guys. All right, you guys, I am going to help John with this. Again, all of these colors should be restocked and ready to go on Saturday. And then I will make sure that I order the brushes tonight so that we can get those in stock. If you guys let me know in the chat. I'm sorry, Kim. Kim said she had surgery on her right hand thumb on Friday. I hope that heals fast for you. If you guys want me to do the pre-sale on the brushes, let me know so that you can order them. And then I can, if you are going to order paint, I can wait until I get them to ship your paint. Just let me know. Oh no, what's in there? Saturday's video, you guys. Jackie said yes. Lola said yes. Okay, I can definitely do that. And then we just have to wait until they come in, and then I'll just ship the orders out. And those come in a lot faster, like 3 days, kind of fast. Saturday's video is going to be DIY home decor under $5. So make sure you tune in for that. And please, you guys, share those YouTube videos for me. Please, please, please. Share the Facebook. And just so you guys know, if you want to help me out, get monetized live on Facebook. I did find out that the past lives, if you watch those, that counts towards like my time too. So if you run any of those lives in the background, then yes, I got Vicky, I got white wax, clear wax, turquoise wax, black wax. I got all the waxes, girl. Okay, I got all of them. Kendra said I want the brushes too. So I will put the brushes, and they are I'll put them live because I need to load them up and see how many I'm going to order. And those will go live with the paints on Saturday. And I won't wait on Saturday for like Saturday night. I'll just put them live Saturday morning for people to start purchasing, because I know that was a confusion last time. So I'll put the brushes and the paints live on Saturday morning. And then just know, if you order brushes, I'm going to wait to ship your paints when the brushes come in. Okay. So, and it won't take long. Paint will be available Saturday morning. Can we put an order together or not till Saturday? Not till Saturday, because I have to load all of the inventory into the computer first and like make sure we got everything we were supposed to. DIY does not make a crackle medium, but Brie actually sells the Sweet Pickins. They came out with a crackle medium. So you can try that, or I use my folk art and love it. Does the clear wax make the chalk paint darker? It makes it a tad bit darker, just a tad. It still will go a little bit matte like it was, but it will never be like truly as matte as it was before you put it on. All right. Probably like AM in the morning, like when I wake up, because I actually have to set them live. So probably in the morning. Let's say, what time? Well, I wake up Saturday. We're going garage selling, right? Saturday. So we'll be up early. So let's say like 7 a.m. on Saturday. I don't use a spray sealer, Mercedes, on the DIY paints. You can, but it's going to make the paint color darker. So keep that in mind. Like I have used like the Clear Matte by Rust-Oleum, but it will make your paint darker. And I've noticed too, sometimes it makes them splotchy. Thank you, Kelly. Kelly said you inspired me so much. You mentioned Titanic a lot in your videos. Yes, because I will play it in the background and just let it run and run and run. Central time, Lola. I just know I'm going to be out and about, so I either need to do it like before I leave or it ain't going to happen. Yeah, so Saturday you guys can start ordering. Gosh, gosh, that water went down fast. Look at how cute these are, you guys. We're gonna DIY these for Saturday's video. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta help John. He's laughing because it's like a I swear, I think there's something like in the boxes or something because I'm inhaling something over here. Thank you, Charlene. Thank you, Charlene, for the stars. Thank you to all of the super chats and the buy me a coffees. Thank you guys so very much. Just found a Titanic museum. I would so go to that. All right, you guys, really, I gotta go. I gotta help him. You know, he did majority of the work already. Now we gotta put it on our now we have to check the inventory and then load it. Okay, really, I'm going. All right. Bye, you guys.